What's up?
But the magic brain aesthetic when I step out. Make these bitches panic, doing damage, bitches won't cloud. You can either give me my respect or get the fuck out.
Hey y'all, so it's Bree Spirit Guide and I'm back. Okay, so this is the introductory. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment down suggestions for more videos. But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe because I'm gonna come back with, I'm thinking, 5 more videos attached to this series. This is my first time smoking today, y'all. Like, before we even get to the cards and all of that, I feel like it's important to go into some things to prepare yourself with tarot and things that you need to be aware of and how to prepare yourself and protect yourself, cleanse your cards, cleanse yourself, things like that. So first tip is you're gonna need you a pencil and a pen and some cards. Okay, well, you don't need cards yet, but you're gonna need cards for the series so you can learn, so we can go through each card together. Okay, so even if you gotta go to Walmart or you got some playing cards sitting around somewhere, grab those. Okay, because you can use playing cards as tarot cards, and we're gonna learn tarot, period. Okay, so all the information you will need and reference to me will be in the description box below. Okay, I'm most active right now on my Facebook, which is Bree Spirit Guide Insights. In the search bar, you just search it, click like, follow. I do go live on there and do readings, donation-based readings, also sometimes free readings. I also have like all of my stuff that I offer on there as well. So yeah, make sure you like and follow my Facebook page. First is getting familiar with your cards, okay? So a lot of times, like, people that I know who just began reading cards, like, since I've been knowing how to do cards, I've been reading tarot cards for 3 years, y'all, okay, first of all. So, like, but I notice people that are learning or in the process of learning or even have learned certain things from me, they get all caught up in how other people shuffle their cards versus finding your own way. Okay, because see, everybody can't shuffle, and that's okay. That don't mean you can't read cards. You just got to find out what feels comfortable for you. Some people spread their cards all the way out, like hand spread their cards. Some people just go like this with their cards, you know. Some people, like me, I shuffle like this. I also shuffle like this. And I also shuffle like that. I don't know if you can see that, but that's how I shuffle. So what feels comfortable for me personally, how I know I'm getting the answer that I need to receive is I will, they call that casino shuffle. I think that's what they call it. Casino shuffle it. Like this. Shit, one fill up. All right, anyway, so I do that how many ever times feels good to me. Also, in between readings, this goes into cleansing, but also in between readings, I knock out the energy from my cards. So I do it like that, then I shuffle it like this, then I shuffle it like this, and then I divide it into 3 with my left hand. So you just have to figure out what feels comfortable for you. Also, in reference to reading for certain things, you don't want to pull too many cards because you don't want to confuse yourself. So generally, when I ask anything, I either pull 1 card and use a shadow card, or just 1 card, or 2 cards. And if it's a situation where I need to look into it more deeply, I ask certain questions, and from those questions I only pull 2 cards, because you don't want too much energy in the spread and then you be confused. You're like, what is this, you know? So you don't want it to get too confusing and conflicting and all of that. Going into confliction and confusion, you need to make sure you is grounded, honey. I am a very grounded person naturally. But I do have crystal bracelets. I have crystal waist beads. I do make them. I keep crystals like in my bra. Girl, just anywhere I could fit them in. I love crystals. When I first started reading, I would meditate prior to reading for anyone. Like, basically, the easiest way for me to meditate is to breathe in very deeply and out while thinking like my intention. So my intention is to receive clear, accurate, direct, intuitive messages or answers to my questions. It sets a tone for confidence. Okay? So you do that for however long you feel like, until you feel confident or you feel like. Also, what helps me, especially if I read for myself, I read myself as a third party. So then I'm not thinking about the situation from my perspective. I'm thinking of it from my higher perspective. Unless it's just like something I really don't care too much about, it's not that big of a deal, then just read. Because the point is, whatever you're reading on, you don't want to be emotionally attached to it within the time of reading about it, or even while you're reading it. So if you're unable to do that, then girl. So I did mention cleansing a little bit with knocking on the cards, because sound does break up energies. So when you read on certain things, sometimes energy will linger in your card. So it's important to knock that out, especially if you're doing continuous readings. Like when I'm on live, I use the same cards. I'm not going to sage in between every time. Like, that's too much. I'm not going to Palo Santa. I'm not going to incense. I just use my hands, because you have a lot of energy force in your hands. So as I'm knocking, I'm intending that all of the energy from any previous times is cleared out, so that it can read clearly and accurately for whoever I'm reading for, whatever I'm reading for. Also, for cleansing, I do have moon water that I created. I don't have these in stock right now, but I was selling these. I do have a salt scrub that does have this in it, so it's more of a protection product for your body, but also creates very smooth and soft skin. But yeah, I have this, so I'll use my moon water. This is my favorite because I can just spray it real quick in between readings, or even use it to spray and cleanse myself. I'm very empathic, so when I read, I pick up on energies as well and feelings, and I can feel it, like almost like I'm experiencing it. So yeah, and I also, there's a lot of other stuff that be going on. Okay, honey. If y'all want to know more about my gifts or whatever, then I'll make a video, sure. But I'm here to teach a tarot right now. So anyway, moon water, got sage, okay. Palo Santas, you can use that. I'll use rosemary sometimes as well. What else you be using, girl? Because you got a lot. Okay, incense. In your hands, like wave your hands over your cards to move the energy out as well, if you know a little something about that. That's the gist of it for cleansing. You can also use Florida water. I know some people are really into that. I prefer to make my own little like sprays and elixirs or whatever you want to call them. All right, y'all. So with charging your cards, because that's very important, charging your cards, you can place them under the sun or underneath the moon for charging. And what I notice is when I put my cards out in like a full moon, my cards feel a lot more full. Like, I don't know what that's about, but however it resonates for you. But you do want to make sure you charge your cards, because your cards, if you're using them very often, you know, it's channeling energy for you. So you do want to, you know, make sure it's charged up, cleansed up. I even sometimes put a little bit of essential oils on mine, like juniperberry or frankincense and lavender even sometimes, but you just want to use a little bit, and I just put a little bit on that while I shuffle it. So yeah, whatever works for you, boo. All right, so prayer. Now, I feel like this is very important, because I feel like you want to be mindful that you set intentions for what energy and information you are channeling while using tarot cards, because, you know, any energies can be around and any energies can channel through that. So what I like to do personally is I came up with like a little something set my little intentions, affirmations, whatever you want to call it, honey. But I do say them before, not every reading, but before every session. So basically, I just set my intentions that I'm grounded and also connected with my higher intuition. I set the intention of being divinely protected, supported, and loved, and also the space I'm in, as well as my daughter, because she happens to be around a lot of time when I'm working, because I do work from home, and yeah. So I also set the intention that the information that I receive is clear, accurate, and what's the other one, girl? You've been saying this for 3 years. You don't forget. Clear, accurate, and sometimes, most times, direct, because just give it to me straight. And so I give it to you clearly, honey. Give it the whole spiel. Okay, anyway. So you want to set your intentions, whatever your intentions are, for your energy and also your cards before you start to read. Also, honey, if you're doing tarot or anything spiritual, you have to find something to recharge yourself. You have to. So a way that I like to rehydrate my energy is a spiritual bath. And there's a really simple one that you can use that is going to energize your soul, okay, honey? A really simple but super effective bath is just taking a cup of coffee, you know, like the coffee that your grandma and them got in the kitchen. Take you some of that and put it in the bath, girl. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. You could do that. Also meditation, re-energizing yourself with crystals, you know, drink lots of water. I find too, with just pulling energy and exchanging energy and projecting energy all day, I can't eat a lot. Like, I eat maybe once, maybe twice, sometimes twice a day, and I drink a lot of water. Okay, that is important. I advise anybody to drink some water. Anybody. All right, y'all, my baby crying. So that was all of my tips. Thank you so much for watching. So yeah, if y'all want to keep up with the GHETTO Tarot class series, make sure you hit the subscribe button, as well as like this video. If you have any recommendations, make sure you comment down below. And I will be coming out with some more videos. I think the next video after this class series I'm going to do is reading candle wax, or different ways to read candle wax. I'll see y'all later.